All right, it's a warm start to February, 60 degrees out there today. That's a whole 17 degrees above the 43-degree average for this time of year. 4 degrees off record warm, 64 set back in 1953. Looking all right in the precipitation category. Kind of surprising because there's just no snowpack. Much of our moisture has come in the form of rain. Warm day, obviously, everywhere. Not as warm as you would think. Some cooler air is still trapped down around Sedona. 66, not even as warm as it is in Prescott at 69. Usually Sedona a good 5 degrees warmer than Prescott. Payson 64 and Winslow 66 today. And the Grand Canyon usually a couple degrees warmer. In Flagstaff a degree cooler at 59 degrees. Okay, pretty strong high pressure obviously building in, and it's all across the southwestern United States. It's going to remain here for a week or so. A very wet pattern setting up here from about San Francisco northward. Look at all this moisture extending all the way out to Hawaii. This is going to be a big rain event for San Francisco all the way up into the Pacific Northwest, which is a great thing. You know, I was reading some interesting stuff about San Francisco and the whole Bay Area. They went all of January without any rainfall in just a couple locations. But let me back up. They're at like 45 days now without any measurable precipitation. 49, the longest they ever went without any precipitation. And then a bunch of areas around the Bay Area going January without any rain. San Francisco, Oakland, Santa Cruz, Monterey. And this is the first time that has happened a dry January since record keeping began out there, and that goes back to 1849. And by my calculation, that's like 166 years. So this January here, really remarkably unusual. So they're really looking forward to a big wet later half of the week. And this is kind of a good sign here a little bit that we're seeing a little bit more southern stream of the storm track, you know, moving through a little bit more mid-latitudes here. But none of this really has our name on it. This high pressure is going to stick around for about another week. But models are indicating a little bit of Pacific energy out here makes its way over the ridge in about a week and possibly cuts off on top of Arizona once again. Very similar to our last couple storms. There's some warm water out here, very weak La Nina type stuff. And storms kind of want to come down and feed on that. And models are indicating that might happen again here for us in about a week. We'll keep fingers crossed. In the meantime, it's going to be a warm week. Take a quick look across the nation. Some very weak kind of showers and snow going through the northern Rockies, and then the Midwest just getting hammered again. And Alberta Clipper moving through the Great Lakes, and that'll be another big storm as it makes its way into the Ohio River Valley and into New England. And there's storm after storm right now because the storm track's hanging out on the East Coast. It's not hanging out for us in the southwest, that's for sure. And you can see this is where the cold air is. It's all cooped up with the storm track. Very mild temperatures out west. These are the current temperatures out there right now. 75 in Phoenix, temperature right now. 53 in Flagstaff. Mostly cloudy skies with some of those thin, or not even thin, some cirrus clouds out there. We'll continue with those throughout the night tonight. It's full moon. And this full moon this month in February known as the full snow moon. But we'll just not even really think about that because there's not much snow. 61 degrees out there tomorrow, mostly sunny and warm, a little bit more in the high cloud kind of thing, but that's a mostly sunny and very warm day. Going 70 in Sedona, 68 Prescott, Payson 67, 63 Winslow, 77 in Phoenix. We'll be near record type warmth here as we get into the late portion of the week and into the coming weekend. 60s all the way across the board for us here in Flagstaff, and seasonably cool overnights down in Sedona. Pretty nice. Kind of want to get down